Hello my creatives and welcome to another video. So today I am here to share my thrift store finds. So I went thrift store shopping today. I don't know when I posted it. When I posted it wasn't today, but this week because I'm going to post it this week. And I just wanted to share with you my finds. So I go to several thrift stores. I love going to new thrift stores, and this is one thrift store I like to go to where I live, and when I go there I always find nice stuff, so I'm very happy. So yeah, just grab a cup of tea or coffee and I will share my finds with you. Yeah, so let's get started. So first of all, I will start. I usually I mostly just buy books, so I will leave them for last, the books. Yeah, but this time in this particular thrift store, I also like to buy the fabrics and go look there for sewing patterns and stuff. And I found this super cute fabric. It was €1.25. I don't know, I haven't unwrapped it yet, so I will just see how big it is. But I loved this fabric, this blue with the white flowers. And I use this for all kinds of things. I could make, in this case, I even think I could make a journal cover because it's pretty big. I like to use it on tags or whatever I want to create. But I do really like this fabric. I also got this yellow, mustard yellow one. I don't know, it was the color. This was 50 cents, so I already know it's a lot smaller. But I think this would look super cool on tags or anything like that. So I like to buy fabric scraps to have a variety and use them as tag toppers and stuff. Then I also found these, and I didn't buy these for the for the wool. I bought them for the cards because these cards look amazing. I mean, look at them. They are so cool. I have several of those. So this one is a little bit more colored than the other one, as you can see. I'm doing with the new filming setup, so I'm checking my screen, but it's upside down, so I have to fix that. And then I also have another one that's also more like this. So I thought I could maybe scan these and create a digital with them. So I will see what I will do, but I love them. Then I also found this other one, which I also really liked. I loved looking at them. So I will take, of course, off the wool and just, you know, scan them. And then I also found this one, which I also thought was fantastic. So those are the different items I bought, then books, and then now we will go into our books. So first of all, I bought this Chinese English dictionary. In the front there is English to Chinese, and in the back there is Chinese to English. Now you wonder, Kyra, why do you buy this? Well, first of all, I thought this would be such a cool font to work with. I mean, it's condensed, it's 2 rows. I love the aesthetic. Second of all, I never find anything Chinese or Japanese or whatever where I live. So I thought it was super cool. And I also wanted to create a Asian inspired journal. I think it is a very, you know, with the Japanese culture or the Chinese, or with, I think it's a very interesting culture. I like how it looks. So I don't want to sound like this barbaric person. I don't know, I can't explain myself, but I found some very cool ephemera pieces and I thought I could create a journal like that. So that is why I bought this book. Then I also found a book with Russian exercises, apparently. So Dutch people could practice Russian. And I also really... So this is a mix of Russian and Dutch on one page. But I also really loved the font. I love to get book pages from languages I don't know. And I think the typography is so interesting. So I bought this book, which looks amazing to me. And I love the layout. And this will be great collage material. So yeah, I bought this Russian book. Then I bought this one, which has alphabets for calligraphy. So I will take my drink somewhere else. Here are all different types of calligraphy in one book. And I thought that would also look really cool on collage or journals. And especially for this part. I love this. It looks so cool. I love the typography, the effect. I think it will look amazing as journal pages or tags or anything like that. I'm a sucker for things like this with alphabets or numbers. I find them very, very pleasing aesthetically. So this book will be ripped apart. It's full of alphabets and I would love to make ephemera from this. So that is 100 alphabets for calligraphy. Then I also found this book. It's the Botanical Cabinet. And I don't know, it just grabbed my eye, of course, because of, you know, this beautiful plant. And first of all, when I opened it up, I saw that it has this very cool typography. Like I said, I'm a sucker for typography. So if I can get different fonts to collage with. For example, I have here another type of font with another spacing, another color paper. I really, really, really like this. And I go very well on that. So I buy these things. But also, there were very nice images in here that I could cut out as ephemera. Look at this. This is beautiful in a journal, right? It's a bound book, so I could take out double pages, so it would also look nice in a journal. Most of the pictures, oh, I love this. Most of the pictures are black and white, which I don't mind because sometimes black and white is amazing. Yeah, so there is enough in here for me to cut up and make ephemera with. This would look good in my Asia journal. It's a Japanese herbarium thingy, so that would look nice there. And yeah, so that is this book. Then I also found a book about cacti and succulents. And now the first part of this book is not very interesting because it has a lot of photos. Although it would create nice envelopes or something. But I didn't buy it for the first part of this book. I had this book with houseplants. And if you saw my video where I made the envelopes, the easy book page envelopes, you saw the houseplants that I cut out. So I knew that this type of book has these illustrations in the back. The only downside is that I have to choose between which ones I have to pick. And I also had to do that with the houseplants. But I will just take these out. I will cut them up and put them in a little container like this. I will show you like this. So I will use them because I have tons of books just for fussy cutting and I forget that I have these images. So I will cut them up. But look at these succulents. They are so cool. And cacti. So yeah, I will definitely cut these up. And there is a decent amount in here for me to buy this book and pay this. And also I love this image. Then unfortunately this big part of the book is with photos, which I don't really like. But like I said, I can turn masterboards of them or glue pages or whatever you want. Then next I found this book. It says bird watching in Dutch, vogels kijken. And I bought this because of this amazing font. I loved it, the coloring of the page, and there is even a signature. I don't know, I love it. So this whole book is like this. I love the font. I think this would look great in collages, right? And there are illustrations all throughout the book about birds. They are in black and white, so these could also be nice ephemera pieces or nice looking on collage cards. Or for example, we made the masterboard. So this is from a different masterboard, but this bird would look so cool on this card, right? And it's the right size. So that would look super cool. So I would use that. I would use this for masterboards or other collages. And this is the whole book. I adore this. This just makes me so happy. And it was €1.50. I mean, look at that. I do notice thrift stores got a little bit more expensive. Then, last but definitely not least, this book made me extremely happy. I will zoom you out a bit more for this. This book made me extremely happy. This was such a find. So Dutchies, if you find this book, Wat leeft er in het bos, buy it. Just buy it. Yeah, this book is full of beautiful illustrations. Again, I love the font. It's matte paper. And this has some beautiful illustrations later on. So first of all, talking a lot about trees and plants. I love this graph. I will definitely use this in a collage. More simple tree illustrations. And then after that, we will go into the detailed colored illustrations of this book. Are absolutely phenomenal. It's a mix of animals, insects, plants, trees, leaves. It is all kinds of things from the forest, because the book is called What is Living in the Forest. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this mushroom. So I don't like the insects. I don't know. I have this spider phobia. I can't cut spiders out of paper even, because then I get shivers and everything. So I never use the insect pages. I don't know if there's anyone out there who would love to have insect illustrations or reptile illustrations, because I also can't do reptile illustrations. They freak me out. This looks disgusting to me. I don't know. I don't even want to touch them. I don't know. Maybe it's something weird about me, but I can't even cut them out of paper. They gross me out. So if there's anyone out there who really likes them, I can try to collect some. But if I have to choose, for example, between this side or, you know, this side, I will probably just forget about this side. Although I really like the moths, and cut out this. I already feel them because I touched the page with the bugs, and then I don't know why my brain thinks they are real or something. It's disgusting. But yes, as you can see, this book is fantastic. So if you find this book, my fellow Dutchies, buy it. Grab it. It is amazing. It has all kinds of different types of animals. The pictures are, of course, a bit larger. So this has to go on a proper journal page, for example. But yeah, I will definitely find a place for everything in this book. And not every image is that large. So yeah. Ooh, disgusting snake. Yeah. So get this book. I love this book. It is great. Everything I bought today, I spent €28. Because I forgot 2 books. Oh no, Kyra, I forgot 2 very important ones. Yeah, this first book made it so expensive, and I bought it because I was looking for this font for such a long time. And I love absolutely the cover, so I'm going to use the cover as well to create a journal. So I'm going to zoom in just a tiny bit. But this font is the German old font. And now I have a whole book of it. I love it. I am going to rip this book apart. I'm going to use it for collage. And there is so many of this font in here. I was looking for this so long. Even though this book was quite expensive for my doing. Because I never pay €7.50 for a book. But this book I wanted to pay €7.50 for. Because I really wanted this font for such a long time. So, and I can use the cover again. Then this book I just purely bought for the cover. It's a very nice velvety fabric. It feels amazing. So I'm definitely going to use this cover for a junk journal. It is the Insect Life, Het leven der insecten. It's a encyclopedia from 1938. So it's antique. I guess it's antique? No, not yet. Almost antique. And yeah, it is amazing. It has some nice illustrations, but not a lot. It mainly just has these writing pages, which look super cool. So I'm definitely going to use those as well. But I bought this mainly for the cover. I couldn't pass up this cover. It just looked so incredibly nice. And I really love this color. And I told you I didn't like insects. But I know I just couldn't. I couldn't let this one go. And also this one doesn't feel like an insect. Although if I look longer at it, it looks like an insect. So I'm not going to do so. I can imagine this is a moth, right? Instead of a fly or mosquito. Yeah, so this is the other book. That is everything that I bought. And then this was the most expensive one of all. So I got this for €28. It's a big stack. And then, yeah, that's it. I was also wondering, because I have a lot of book page books, like normal textbooks, so not with illustrations. Would anyone be interested if I would make some, you know, packages for you to buy? I don't know if I want to, but I was thinking about it because I buy so many books when I was cycling home today. Yeah, so just let me know if you're interested. If you're not interested, I'm not going to think about it anymore. Yeah, so that. And then today I had such a nice surprise. My Tim Holtz stamps came. So I bought some new Tim Holtz stamps. There are also other ones still on the way. I spent a lot of money, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I bought this Stampers Anonymous one. This Tim Holtz text stamp, alphabet stamp. And I also bought this one. And I think I'm going to use this one to stamp the names of the recipients on this snail mail. But I think I'm going to stamp on vellum. Sew around the vellum and then stick it on here. So I think I'm going to use this font because I think it would look pretty nice. I think this is too thick. I think I'm going to use this for the names on the mails. So the timing is perfect. And then I also got Eccentric. And I totally fell in love with the stamp because of Margaret from Seven Plaza. So of course I had to have it. And now I have it and I'm super excited. So I'm going to craft with these. I also have a new organizing system for these stamps because they fall out of the thingies. And then they're under in my basket. Well, because this is such a weird size for the Netherlands, I couldn't get document folders that would fit these. Otherwise I had to have A4 and A5 was too small, so I had to find something else. So I found these on Amazon, but you can't see properly through them. So I filled notes in here. And you have a bit of room left here on the top, which I don't bother. But it was not extremely wide, otherwise it would have been so wide. And then it would not, well, I couldn't fit didn't fit in my brain, right? But so I decided, yeah, I couldn't see properly what's inside. So I decided to go to the Stampers Anonymous website and download the image from the stamp sets that I have and stick them on here. So I have done that for all my stamp sets that I have. And now I can easily see what's in the complete stamp set, by the way, in the basket that I'm having there. And my stamps will not fall out in the bottom of this basket, which is also very nice. So already prepared 3 to put my stamps in. So that is all that I wanted to share with you today. I, of course, mainly wanted to share my thrift haul, you know, what I bought. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!